This is Foxy, my old girl. I'm Lynn. A little snow out there today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Leo. Okay, I've already cleared the energy and shuffled, so I'll just shuffle a little bit more. Okay, Leo, let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. If the messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe that Spirit really wants you to get the message if they repeat. All the messages you receive today are from Spirit. They're not from me. I just channel the messages, okay? I give you as much information on each card to help you understand the message. If I'm picking up something with my intuition, then I'll let you know it's from me, okay? Otherwise, all the messages that you receive today are from Spirit. If a card comes out upside down or reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. People can show up in your readings, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They're either you, someone in your life, or they represent a situation, okay, in your life. In this deck, there are major arcanas and minor arcana cards. The major arcana cards are big messages. Really pay attention to those if you get any of those. The minor arcana cards are more like day-to-day messages, so they're still important, but the major arcana are bigger messages. Okay, Leo? So here we go. That's 10 cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, Four of Cups reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Empress, Knight of Wands reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, awesome. So let's see here. Line them all up nice. Okay, so your first card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. This card represents your current situation. Give me 1 second. I just want to grab something. Sorry about that. Okay, so your first card is the Knight of Pentacles. So this card represents your current situation. This is either you, someone in your life, or a situation in your life. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very practical, reliable, stoic, efficient, committed, patient, sensible, considerate, stable, very hardworking, conservative. This is a card of routine and responsibility, saying slow and steady. Knight of Pentacles, loyalty, commitment, and planning. As a person in your reading, this knight carefully considers his goals and with slow but steady purpose sets out to achieve them. He is trustworthy and steady rather than dynamic and builds for the future. As a financial situation, the card represents good financial management and long-term investments. Overall, there are two messages. Do what is practical and take a long-term view. Consider what you can do now that will benefit you in the coming months and years. The Knight of Pentacles, the message with this card is, I deserve financial security. Then this knight is the most dependable of the knights. You can count on him to do what he says and to do it well. Whatever the task at hand, he'll work until it's finished. He can be the handyman who can do anything. He's the kid who works his way through school and manages to save for his house at the same time. He's good about saving and investing carefully, but he's not about making a quick buck or taking big risks. He is extremely organized, maybe annoyingly so. He can be a loner, preferring staying home to nightclubs or large parties. He is sometimes a little too cautious in his choices and a little too tight with his money. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. He's someone with the spirit of adventure, but who is practical and materially minded. He's good at performing any tasks set out for him, but is not likely to be a self-starter. This card could represent a situation involving arrivals and or departures. You may quit your job for a more lucrative one elsewhere, move to another locale for financial or work-related reasons, or experience other changes in your life relative to money, possessions, or security. Okay, then your second card is the King of Swords. It came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. This card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy, so you could be having an issue with an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be that. In a general reading, this King of Swords can be male or female. It's either you or someone in your life. If it's you, it's an internal struggle, conflict. The King of Swords is manipulative, cruel, irrational, oppressive, controlling, ruthless, cold. This card represents quiet power and inner truth, the misuse of power. This king indicates fickleness, using words as swords to wound, gossiping, superficiality, playing one person against the other, or rigidity of opinions. He can represent a situation in which people around you are hostile toward your ideas or your spiritual quest. So you may have to keep these matters to yourself for a little while. This king may use his impressive abilities to further his own agenda with no respect for ethics, standards, or ideals. He can be ridiculously judgmental and hold people in contempt if they don't behave or think as he deems appropriate or right. That's just my little Jack Russell making the noise. I don't know if you can hear. So yeah, the King of Swords in your challenge position represents a manipulative, uncompassionate, or mentally violent man, or it could be a boss. So your third card is the Justice card. It came out reverse. This is a major arcana card. So protection, you're receiving protection from spirits since it came out reversed. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This is a card represented by Libra in astrology. So the Justice card in reverse is talking about dishonesty or unfairness, injustice, corruption, unaccountability, or avoiding accountability, or a lack of accountability. Okay, so for your foundation, Message. This card indicates delays in legal matters or unfairness in a situation. If you're the person in power, you may be unduly severe in meting out punishment. But if you're in the powerless position, you may be festering with resentment over being treated unfairly. Your equilibrium is out of whack, and you may swing from one extreme to another. The antidote is to balance your own life and become less dependent upon outside influences. The Justice reverse could suggest that you're experiencing less than good fortune because of your decisions in the past, or that you are in the process of making an unjust decision, or one based on emotion rather than logic. So this card could also point to a legal situation not in your favor. Okay. Again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're making unreasonable demands, you may get less than you hoped. This card again implies complications in legal matters, injustice, imbalance, and delays. This card is saying major adjustments are needed to balance your life. This card could represent a divorce or separation, a dissolution of partnerships. Then your fourth card is the Four of Cups reversed. This card represents your past but is relevant to your current situation. This is a card of Cancer. So this card is about checking in for alignment, or having a sudden awareness, acceptance, having clarity, choosing happiness. It's also a card of depression, retreating, withdrawal, negativity. Okay, so you may be experiencing displeasure, disappointment, or dissatisfaction with a relationship or the way a creative project is turning out. You may want to withdraw to regain perspective and balance. This card could represent a deeper depression or engaging in unhealthy activities to relieve boredom. So be careful with that, moderation in everything. Okay, check in for alignment, check in with yourself, choose happiness. This is a card of acceptance. The Four of Cups reversed is a lack of enthusiasm. It could be a fear of being alone, or overindulging in disappointment to the point that you are missing new and unexpected opportunities. Okay, and then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Seven of Wands reversed again. So the Seven of Wands is you showing up in your card, okay? This is Leo energy. Seven of Wands reverse is about admitting defeat or giving up. It's a card of anxiety, a caution against indecision, surrendering. There's a lack of self-belief. So Spirit is saying, believe in yourself more, Leo. No confidence, giving up, feeling overwhelmed, surrendering, exhaustion. The Seven of Wands reversed signifies a time of confusion. You don't know whether to hold on or back off, but now is the time for firmness and decision. Firmness and decision. Even if you're not sure which way to go, it's one of those situations where any decision is better than none at all. Okay? This card asks you to consider what exactly it is that you are defending. There is the possibility that you are wrong and should lower your defenses. Seven of Wands reversed. It's time to retreat and wait for an opportune moment. Again, this card is talking about opportunities thrown away or missed due to fear. So I would make a note of that. Then your sixth card is a Five of Pentacles. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. The Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So this is a card of hardship and loss, a fear of loss, feeling abandoned, having to start again. It's a card of isolation, having a lack mindset, financial loss, failure. It's telling you to reevaluate your situation. The Five of Pentacles is a warning that money may soon be very tight, that losses may ensue from ill-advised investments, or that the support you had counted on won't be forthcoming, such as a grant, estate of a loved one, or a bonus. In some cases, it advises you to ask for help from other people or the universe. It suggests financial losses, business problems, or material lack, but it can also indicate that spiritual bankruptcy is at the root of this unfavorable condition. This card can show that your priorities should be spiritual and not financial or worldly. Okay, so it could be a card of unemployment, struggle, financial loss, fear of loss, a fear of destitution, feeling impoverished and alone. This five can denote money crisis, such as recurring cash flow problems or struggling on low income. However, the card often signifies a fear of poverty and of isolation from society, friends, and family, rather than literal poverty. While it can arise in a reading after a relationship breakup or the end of a work contract, it more often reflects a state of mind, a fear of losing what you have, even when you're financially secure. Spirit wants you to know, Leo, that you are supported and you are never alone, okay? Make sure you know that. Your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Page of Cups. This can be male or female in a general reading. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So the Page of Cups has their head in the clouds a bit, okay? Is going in a new direction. This could represent a new romance or a close friend. You may be in for a happy surprise when the Page of Cups shows up in a reading. The Page of Cups may be bringing you a message about love. They're messengers. It might mean an engagement or a wedding, or some situation that holds an inherent emotional risk. The circumstances may be exciting yet scary at the same time, as with a sudden elopement. Often the page suggests naivete or vulnerability in matters of the heart. If this is your self-image card, Leo, it says that you've already decided to take an emotional risk. You're willing to give it your all because you feel things will work out. Okay? This is a card of creative opportunities, receiving intuitive messages. The Page of Cups is someone who is very curious, courageous, sometimes hasty, sometimes unreliable. This card could be talking about your inner child. The Page of Cups is someone who is sensitive. This page is often a young person who is imaginative, sensitive, and highly intuitive. If this is a situation, it represents positive influences. There is fun and good conversation to be had, which makes you feel re-energized and even young again. This card often heralds a phase of light-hearted enjoyment when life flows and you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. And again, you may also make a new friend or a new romance come into your life. This card is telling you that you are as young as you choose to feel. 8, number, like, it doesn't matter how old we are, it's how we feel, right? Then your 8th card is the Empress card. This card is a major arcana. This card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. So this card is about the divine feminine. It's about nature, abundance, nurturing, creativity again, contentment. This is about balance again, they're talking about. This card shows a time of natural growth. Your role is to nurture without forcing or neglecting your project. Pay attention to where you are in the cycle of your project or situation and take the proper steps. There's great potential for abundance if good care is given. This may require action on your part, or it may be a time of waiting. You're in a position of nurturing someone else or several others. You could be caring for children or the sick, or being supportive of a spouse or friend in need. This card could also refer to a pregnancy or the desire for a pregnancy. Spirit's saying it is appropriate for you to be nurturing now, for you have the inner strength and the ability to do so without depleting yourself. When the Empress card appears in a reading, a strong feminine energy is at work. The Empress is a creative force that works for harmony. She brings disparate things together, reconciling differences, like a person running a household must do. This is a card of emotional control and congeniality. The Empress also refers to the Empress also refers to your emotional and physical resources for nurturing, healing, feeding, and supporting other people. Maybe there's a situation in your life where love and nurturing are required by yourself or by others. This card could also refer to the way you were mothered, for the first and most significant relationship you form is with your mother, and this relationship has direct bearing on all subsequent relationships. So the Empress create what you choose naturally and with joy. Okay? The Empress reveals that you are entering a productive, abundant life phase. Your finances improve. Your domestic life is harmonious, and you feel closely connected to those you care for, your partners, children, family, and friends. This card asks you to be inspired by what or whom you love most. And then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation, is the Knight of Wands. It came out reversed, male or female in a general reading. This is Sagittarius energy. So reversed, this card, the Knight of Wands, is someone who is impatient, impulsive, reckless, burnt out, is a burnout, arrogant. There's a lack of self-control. This card talks about delays again, haste again, someone who is volatile, domineering. This card could represent a passion project. The Knight of Wands, his energy is scattered. Okay. But yeah, there's a lack of self-control with the Knight of Wands reversed. Again, this card indicates a delay in a message or paperwork that you've been expecting. A trip may be canceled because of bad weather, or an engagement or wedding postponed or even broken off. The reversed Knight can represent separation from people, places, or situations. The Knight of Wands represents someone prone to making foolish choices, who only thinks of himself and always has to be the center of attention. Okay. Business activities not going as planned. Someone who's not very helpful, causes problems. It could represent a project muddled and unfinished. So however that resonates with you. And then your future card is the Two of Pentacles reversed. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. The Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Again, this card is talking about an imbalance. There's a loss of balance in an area of your life. There's a feeling of being disorganized, overwhelmed, messiness, chaos, overextending yourself, being overcommitted. Spirit saying you have to reprioritize, okay? You may be experiencing financial difficulties while pretending that all is well. You're juggling not only sources of income, but also options for change. But this isn't the right time to make a change. Hang in there until the right moment presents itself. You need to overcome doubt and have more faith in yourself. The Two of Pentacles suggests that too much is going on for you to handle it all well. You may drop a ball, or something might fall through the cracks. The Two of Pentacles is financial issues or the inability to balance your finances. So, yeah, Spirit saying you need to reprioritize, okay? So that's your reading, Leo. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you want your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video. You can email me. We can chat about that. Okay, have an awesome day. Sending you a big hug. Thank you for listening to these messages from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. Take care. Bye.